Going hard.
Going hard, yup. Yup. Going hard, yup.
Going hard.
Going hard, yo. Go. Go. Going hard, yo.
Going hard.
Going hard, yo. Go. Go. Going hard, yo.
Going hard.
Going hard, yo. Go. Going hard, yo.
Going hard. Go.
Go.
Go. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Going Hard podcast. My name is Josh DeLay. Over here is my co-host. His name is Alan Wagner. Over here is the fellow who produces the
What up, dogs?
His name is, you can say your name.
Hey, it's the producer. What you doing?
Hey, we're happy to have you back.
Yeah. I had a fun time.
Kind of smells like a skunk in here, huh?
Yeah.
Well, no.
The air was like pure for what little bit there.
It was really weird, though. I was the only one there.
Yeah. I mean, I think we could have told you that the Boulder burnout or whatever the fuck it's called, that's only a kind of a once a year.
Yeah. It's like a 420 thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you have fun, though?
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
See,
I can't elaborate because I don't remember.
So, like,
Yeah,
I think I think the whole purpose of the Boulder burnout is to, like, create a cloud on top of the mountain.
Uh-huh.
Did you make one?
I mean, it was kind of like a little cloud.
Yeah? I suppose.
A couple of different ones. One had a circle in it.
Like, how big does a cloud actually have to be a cloud, even, you know?
I think a
Is it
cloud.
about altitude?
I think a cloud could be any shape, man.
I think
Any shape and size.
I think it does have to do with altitude, actually, because if a cloud is on the ground, it's called fog,
It is called, I suppose. Yeah.
and then if it's higher up, it's called a cloud. So he was
Yeah.
high enough up, I would assume, to certify
Could have
that
been
as
fog. It was right at my chest level.
yeah.
So it sounds like you like the fog. Yeah. That's not as cool.
Yeah.
But hey, I'm glad you're back.
Yeah,
And,
welcome back, buddy.
Everybody missed you, you know. Yeah.
Okay.
Did it feel weird not being here, or you're getting used to it?
Are you talking elevation?
Yeah. Was it? Do you have some jet lag?
Yeah, jet lag.
Yeah.
Yeah,
of course.
jet lag.
Awesome. Hey, what are you doing there? What's going on here?
Putting some bitters in my strongbow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
You want me to talk about it a little bit?
Yeah. You're a trained mixologist. Explain what you're doing and why.
So, strongbow, which was discontinued for a little bit.
Was it actually?
It's back, baby.
It's back. Very good.
Whoa. So, yeah, I think somebody bought it out, and then they like had it for a while, and then all of a sudden they like during the Pandy, they must have not had good sales, and then they like stopped selling it for a bit, and then I think it's back. I think it's back now.
COVID almost took Strongbow down.
Almost took Strongbow down, but it persevered. It came back.
Yes.
But it's good. It's nice and dry, kind of, and it's sort of like void of flavor, so you can put other things in it and make it taste really good.
And that's why you're putting this bitter in there.
Yeah, it's strawberry rhubarb or rhubarb bitters, I think. Just
Gotcha.
Yeah. So
Cool,
pretty
man.
Good, pretty
Cool.
good stuff.
It's a cool thing you're doing there.
Yeah.
I was thinking about just getting drunk today. Ever just sometimes like you have plans and you have things you need to do, and it's like, wouldn't it be better to just shirk all my responsibilities and just start drinking really hard again every day?
Yeah. Yeah. It's an easier lifestyle to maintain.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I've been thinking about just like, you know what, maybe
Just letting go.
Yeah, just really just giving up. just getting drunk again, driving around hammered every day again, you know, just like wherever the wind blows, that's where I am kind of deal, you know.
Yeah.
You know?
How do you think we can do you think we can get you back to that stage without like making you feel like a piece of shit?
No.
Is there like a way to like, you know?
Well, here's the deal. I think I'll feel great as long as I'm just always drunk.
Well, what if like society collapsed? Would you be okay then if you were just doing that?
Oh, so it collapsed, and then I mean, there's like nobody has a job, so it's
Yeah.
fine that I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
That's valid.
Oh,
That's
if society collapses, I'm not going to be like one of the people who are like actively trying to rebuild it or trying to like stabilize
you're
it.
gonna embrace it.
I'm gonna, because I can finally have that guilt-free
Dude,
fun that I've always
Me too, man.
so dreamed of. You know?
Would you kill somebody?
I don't think I don't think I was actually, I literally was thinking about this. So I was watching, not to get too far off of the initial topic here of me drinking. We'll get back to it.
Okay.
But I was watching the new Game of Thrones last night.
Yep.
And
What episode are you on? Just the first one?
I watched all three.
Oh, nice.
All three
Okay.
that are out. And they have a scene where they kill this giant. It's essentially like a stag or like a deer or whatever.
Yep, and they had it by the horns with ropes.
It's like an elk, I guess, almost more like anything else. But a moose.
They call it a stag, so I think it's like
they called it
a deer of some sort.
They didn't even call it a stag. They called it something weird. A hart.
A hart?
Yeah, they call it a hart.
At one point, they did call it a stag.
So maybe hart is some sort of synonym for that.
Yeah.
In those times, whatever.
Yep.
Regardless, so a stag, right?
Yeah.
And so it takes him 2 stabs with the fucking spear to end its life.
Get him again, your lord. Right, just a little bit to the left this time.
Yes. And the animal's suffering, and I'm like, God damn, I really don't like watching things suffer, and like I don't like inflicting like mortal pain on things. Even watching it, I don't like.
Can I make a quick comment before we move along?
Sure.
That guy's a pussy though.
The king?
Yeah, because he's from that time. He should be more than
right.
okay. He seemed like all fucking weird about killing it.
Yeah, he didn't want to kill. He's a good guy.
Yeah, but he should have been more than okay with killing it back in those days.
Look, he's a good king, all right.
Yeah, all right.
Not even a good king, but just actually a decent
man.
Man.
That's how they get their meat back then. What the fuck do you like?
Yeah, but he's royalty.
Nobody was fucking
he's
vegan
royalty.
back then. They're just like, we'll fucking just kill this animal and eat it. It's great.
You're not wrong. Anyway, and so as I was watching this deer like suffer and like the feelings I literally in my head I was like, I could never kill anybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it would have to be such like a blind rage. You know what I mean? It would have to be just like I would have to just kind of literally be completely disconnected from what I'm actively doing to be able to do it. Because inflicting pain and watching something experience pain elicits a very negative reaction in me, and I don't like.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah, you like killing stuff.
Be totally cool with it.
I think you would be. That's because you're one of these guys who like grew up like you were like 6. Your dad's like, all right, want to watch me fucking take a heart out of a deer and shit.
Yeah, and then we both like fucking took a bite out of it.
Right.
And then, yeah.
No, look. There was a time, right, when we had to like hunt for food, like you were saying, and so you had to be okay with like watching an animal die, and there's a way to humanely do it and everything, and that's all good.
Yep.
It's really like the suffering. Like if I could be certain that I could like
very swiftly
kill an animal for meat, and like there'd be no suffering. It'd be like.
So you would die. You would die in fucking if the civilization collapsed. Then.
Well, I mean, look, if I had to, would I kill an animal and eat it if I was like hungry? Yeah.
All right.
But like I'm not like going out. I'm not like eating like a fucking bag of trail mix and walking around a shelter for an hour, then killing a deer and watching it die. Like that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yes, if it's instinctually. For my survival, I had to kill an animal.
Yes.
Sure, I'd torture it first, but sure, I'd rope it up.
Fair enough.
Lop its hooves off, you know.
But you wouldn't kill a human being though, just for the pleasure of it. If society collapsed.
I don't want to kill a human. I'm really like so. Occasionally there'll be like someone in traffic.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, if this person happens to die shortly after this.
You're already halfway there.
Let's say this guy cuts me off, then somewhere up the road they wrap their car around a tree and their body is hanging out, and it's all broken and they're clearly dead. I probably would be okay with that.
Yep.
But I think after I'd feel bad about that feeling, but at the time, in traffic, I'd be like, if this person dies right now, good. Then that means that God is doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Yep. For once.
Producer, how do you feel? Would you kill somebody if society collapsed?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Who would be like your target? Do you think?
I wouldn't have targets. It's just like there's that person randomly.
Just for sport, out of boredom. Really, actually, it sounds more like boredom. Not even sport.
No, I mean it's all of it. Like you get food. You get a lot of work from it.
Yeah. So like,
you want to eat a guy?
Would you eat him?
You said you get food.
Well, that's kind of the whole thing.
Oh, sure.
All right, I suppose. So like, but you wouldn't like go out. It seems like. These are people that stumble across your just general vicinity. Yeah. It's not like you're actually seeking them out. It's like they come into your space.
Well, I could be running low on meat.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I suppose if you're running low on meat, like here's some meat,
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, it's either him or me or her.
Yeah.
Right. Do you think it'd be a her? Easy. It's easier. You know what I mean? Like, are you just trying to work hard? You might be coming back from Boulder. You're a little tired. You don't have to like take down a fully grown man.
I mean, if I'm going to Boulder while there's like an apocalypse, that'd be pretty good. Like I should be living large.
That is cool. Like Petey's like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a vacation to where weed's legal when society collapses. It's like, dude, you can smoke dope in Colorado. I was like, dude, I don't know, man.
Like, I think society's just done.
Yeah,
You don't really.
exactly.
You can just kind of smoke weed wherever. You're
It's
just like,
like-
man, they got mountains and shit there though.
It's like, bro, you're sustaining yourself on human flesh. Like, I don't think you have to worry about.
Well, I mean, if it doesn't taste good, there's other options out there.
Yeah, well, there'll be more options for sure. You know what I mean? Like, you'll be able to eat the endangered game that we're not allowed to like hunt and eat. You know?
Oh, what would be first on your list?
Bald eagle.
I would
Monarch.
I would go straight. I would go straight to the nearest zoo and I would murder the first panda I saw.
Dude, you know there's gonna be a line.
Yeah.
To fucking try some panda.
Yeah, dude.
A line
There's-
in this world?
Their fucking meat's
Yeah,
got to be
dude.
so
Well,
tender.
It's not gonna be a line. It's gonna be like people crawling on
Like-
top of the cage like zombies and shit. But it's gonna be awesome.
Think about like everybody's just like, oh,
Panda's a great choice.
yeah,
great fucking choice.
everybody's just like, oh, like grass-fed fucking cows and shit, and like all these like free-range chickens and shit.
Right.
These are fucking pandas that have just been pampered their whole life. They just sit there and they eat bamboo
You know
and
they're
stuff.
just tender.
And they're just nice
So
and tender and
tender,
round.
yeah, dude.
Just nice marbling. Just
Dude,
fucking
they're like
straight
on a
through 'em.
Wagyu diet,
Yeah,
essentially, right?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I think that's
dude.
gonna be great. And I'm hoping that nobody listens to this episode, so that way when society inevitably does crash, I don't have to deal with people fucking trying to eat the panda.
Here's what's
Then I
great.
can just eat
Here's
it.
what's great
I
about
can
you
just eat the
getting on
panda.
top of this. I think what most people when they have these types of discussions, like apocalyptic, like
Yeah.
plans, like okay, what are we gonna do? It's like, well, you gotta get to the nearest jet. You gotta get some generators, get a good, a natural gas line
Yeah.
that you can connect to. And you're like, no, I'm going to the San Diego Zoo
Yeah.
and I'm fucking eating ling ling. Like
And then we're
first thing,
and then we're figuring it out from there.
we'll figure it out from there.
Yeah, exactly. It's time sensitive because somebody's going to think of it eventually.
Someone will.
Yep.
Well, because it's not a bad. It's like where is there going to be like a lot of meat? Like there's a lot of meat at the zoo
There's a lot of meat at the zoo.
and exotic meat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What are you doing after the panda? You think?
Well, I mean, that wouldn't be my first thing.
okay.
I love that it's your first thing.
Okay, all right.
But,
I thought maybe I'd bring you with or something.
Oh,
but-
I would come along, dude.
All right.
Can we try to kill the panda with our bare hands, though, please?
oh fuck yeah, dude.
Dude.
No. Like bring with like a katana or like a staff.
Yeah.
Or like nunchucks.
Yeah.
And just have like fucking straight up Kung Fu Panda fucking experience, and
dude,
just
yeah.
beat it to fucking death.
We taped some nunchucks to the panda's paws.
Is that the name of that movie, Kung Fu?
Yeah,
Kung Fu
yeah.
Panda?
Is that Jack?
Yeah.
Is that Jack Black?
Jack Black, yeah.
Yeah. So I'll get over the zoo intercom and I'll talk as Jack Black. I'll do a Jack Black impression.
And I'll just be down there fucking
Just beating
fighting
the
it with
fuck out of a
fucking
panda.
katanas and shit.
Being just this docile, retarded animal. First of all, I'm pretty sure if a panda has to I'm pretty sure if it lives by itself for 8 hours without
Yeah.
being kept alive,
Yeah.
it just dies.
Yeah, they're the fucking
They
they're
literally-
the stupidest animals on the
They're
fucking
not supposed to
planet.
exist anymore.
No.
They were weeded out of the fucking
Yeah.
food chain
Long time ago.
so long ago. Yeah. You know what else would be a fun thing to do? Would be just to get a list of all the state birds, state animals, and state flowers, and just go and just fucking ravage that shit. You know what I mean? No laws, homie.
We could fucking just yeah, you're right. We could just get a list and just go state to state and just try a little bit of
everyone
protected
every
bird.
state bird.
I've always wanted to eat a loon.
Yeah.
They
They eat them in the south when they migrate.
do they actually?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It can't be good though. It's got to be very gamey, right?
What's the primary source of nutrient for the loon?
Fish. I think
Yeah, they're probably fine.
seems a little gross.
I don't know.
They're a wet bird. I think aquatic birds don't taste any good.
They smell kind of funny, yeah,
Yeah,
usually.
it's
But
kinda
same thing
dirty.
as ducks, you know?
Yeah.
Do ducks eat fucking fish? I think
Yeah, I
they do.
assume.
Yeah, they taste delicious.
I mean,
love
cows
ducks.
smell like shit, but they're pretty good.
That's true.
But that's because they're actually living in shit. If cows were actually free like they're supposed to, they wouldn't smell that bad. But they literally just live in their shit. You know, a free range cow.
I don't know. Cows got a lot of
free-range
especially if they're
cow.
especially if they're livestock cows. They got a lot of room to roam around. You know.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
Anyway, that'd be fun just to go and just violate all the laws, but the real petty ones like that.
Yeah.
Go pick a lady slipper and be like, yeah, motherfuckers. There's a whole bouquet of lady slippers here. What are you gonna fucking do
Lady
about
slippers. What the fuck are lady
it?
slippers?
That's the state flower of Minnesota, I believe.
Lady slippers.
Yeah, you ever seen a lady slipper?
No, can you, Pete? Can you pull up a
They're
picture of
fucking-
a lady slipper?
They're cool.
Lady
They're
sliver
cool.
or slipper?
Slipper.
Lady slipper.
And they also happen to be the national flower of people who are into foot stuff.
Are you telling me right now that if I ate a lady slipper, I would get charged?
If you picked a lady slipper out of the ground, you would.
Oh, just in general, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose that's the whole point of like having them be state animals because they're endangered.
I don't even know if they're endangered, but just because they are that, you can't fuck with
How
them.
rare is a lady slipper? Yeah, next time I see one of those, I'm fucking just getting down on all fours and just fucking eating it out of
You
the.
can't because it's not the apocalypse yet.
Oh man.
Society hasn't collapsed yet. You have to wait.
So how do we bring this about then?
Well, now we're talking.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I think getting Trump into office will help a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
And then like I think assassinating him, but like and somehow pinning the assassination on Black Lives Matter. I think that could really get this rolling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Okay. So
like Trump gets assassinated while he's giving his acceptance speech, and then like some plane comes by
with like a banner
BLM,
on the back
yeah.
of BLM.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
BLM did 9/11.
First off, I like this.
Yes,
I like this idea.
Of course.
So
what's not to like?
I think we just need to encourage more people. I think we just need to start convincing people how great Trump is. Then,
It's not going to take much convincing for most people. He's still
he's
head honcho, dude. Exactly.
Is Trump great?
Yep.
How America changed during Donald Trump's presidency. What does that say? Power. What's the name of that?
Pew Research.
Oh, okay. What? Yeah. Anyways, we could probably just
Well, look, Trump's going to win again anyway, so that part will take care of itself. We just need to start planning the assassination.
All right. Okay.
So
that part will take care of
So
itself.
I think we'll dedicate the next year and a half of this podcast to just plotting an assassination of a sitting president, and
fuck.
Yeah.
We'll see how quick we get on a fucking watch list. I guess.
we will have to do blackface, but it's just for the sake of the realm,
God damn it!
For the good of the realm.
I hope some FBI agent is listening to this and just taking it serious. It's like, all right, their whole plan is they're gonna fucking put on blackface, rent out a plane with a BLM fucking flag on the backside of it.
Yeah.
Probably drop some sort of bomb or something. I would assume that's probably the only way out of a plane. I don't know.
Like a giant smoke bomb.
Big smoke bomb.
Oh, how about this? We get Trump to Boulder.
Yeah.
And then we escape it through the cloud of pot smoke.
Oh, so Pete is also involved in this then.
Well, he happens to be there because he's always there smoking and shit. But
he's creating the cloud though.
He'll actually have he'll have a great story as to how he wasn't involved, because he's like, dude, you guys know I get high. And they're like, well, if there's one thing to know about producer Pete, he's high.
Yep.
And so that's a pretty credible story.
It is.
It's like, yeah, the fact that my podcast associates also happen to be here was completely. They're terrorists. I just like a good burnout,
I didn't even know what they were fucking talking about for the last year on the podcast.
Yeah,
it was just fucking doing football drafts.
We
shit.
load a mega bong. It's like this is we can hide in this smoke, dude. It's like you gotta clear the whole thing though, P. He's like, why? It's like, just trust me, man. You gotta clear the whole pipe, buddy. And he just clears the
challenge accepted.
He clears the mega bong, and then we escape through the smoke.
The MAGA bong.
Yeah, exactly. The anti-MAGA bong.
What was that movie where they had a giant thing and they had the leaf blower blowing it in the?
Fuck! What was that?
I don't know.
Was that How High or something?
I watched How High.
I think it might have been.
Young.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Either that or
man.
Don't Be a Menace, maybe.
Don't Be a Menace. That's a movie.
Don't be a menace while drinking juice in the hood or some shit like that.
I think you're talking about Dennis the Menace.
You never seen that one?
What?
Don't Be a Menace. No.
It's a Wayne Brothers classic.
Yeah, dude.
Is it actually?
Yeah. Look it up. Oh, I want to just know the full title.
Wait, so it's not just Don't Be a Menace. It's Don't Be a Menace.
Well, it's like Don't Be a Menace while. Oh yeah. Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood.
Oh, that's hilarious that it's that long of a fucking title. What?
Yeah. You've
How
never
have I
seen
never
this?
No, I've never even heard of this.
This movie's fucking dope.
Hold on here. Yeah, Bernie Mac's in it too, and all the Ivory brothers, the
Yeah.
Wayans brothers.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's been a long time since I've seen that shit. Fucking Bernie. Yeah, you already said Bernie Mac. Never mind.
Bernie Mac, 6.5. Ooh, 32%. That doesn't seem like it's a good movie.
No, it's not. Like, it's not a
Okay.
good movie, but it's good.
Vivica A.
You know what I mean?
Fox. Damn, dude.
Yeah.
That's
Well, to be fair, all these 90s movies and comedy, they don't really relate the right way.
Nah.
Additionally, 93% of Google users liked the movie.
Yeah.
So that's a boon. And 6.5 on IMDb isn't like that
Dude,
bad.
Rotten Tomato hated that shit, apparently. Fucking 32%.
Yeah, fuck the Rotten Tomatoes, man.
Dude, I never trust anything fucking Rotten Tomatoes says. If it ever says it's a shitty movie, I always want to watch it.
Yeah,
You
it's you're probably safe doing that.
know? Yeah.
That's probably real safe.
Hey, how did we get on the whole society collapsing thing?
Oh, I was talking about drinking again.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, but how I think I might just start doing it every day.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we'd get society to collapse so that way you could start drinking, but also
Right.
so you could start eating and fucking the state animals or whatever.
Yeah, mostly I wanted to have sex with the animals, if I remember right.
Yeah, and
I think that was my main motivation for all of this. No, but here's the deal. I've kind of forgotten why I stopped drinking to begin with. Now, granted, I actually have kind of been drinking again, not just on weekends.
sure, yeah.
I just haven't been drinking on weekdays.
Yep.
And I kind of forgot. Like I've kind of forgotten why.
Well, that's probably good. I mean, I think that probably means that like you're the things that were happening that were bad from you drinking a lot are probably not happening anymore.
perhaps.
So
I am having a problem like fucking like socializing though.
yeah,
It's like pretty impossible.
we talked about this a little bit last episode too. I think
Yeah.
you know.
But not in relation to the drinking, though. Like, I find it hard to, like, be out and about, specifically, like, comedy and shit.
Yeah,
Like,
you just
hanging out.
You just don't talk to the other
I
comedians.
try
or what?
to, but I feel like I don't feel comfortable unless I'm drunk.
I just
really.
don't feel like I fit in anymore, guys.
I don't know. I think I'm just fucked up, but
Mm.
I think it's just time to fucking man up and just throw it all away again, you know?
Hey, you know what I do when I
What?
when I feel like I don't belong in a scenario.
What?
I think of. I just pretend everybody's wearing underwear in the entire room.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Does that work?
I don't know.
Interesting. Do you think would it be appropriate? would it be appropriate for me to do that? Like, but like kind of inquire. It's like, hey, I'm doing this thing that this guy told me. Would you mind showing me what you're wearing under there? You know, is that okay?
Yeah.
Just for like my own.
So I can
comfort.
pretend that I know what you're because I don't want to assume your underwear.
Yeah, because that'd be fucked up.
Because what if it's you don't want to assume anybody's like underwear preferences.
Right.
Maybe it's a dude wearing a thong or something. You
Right,
never know.
and you would never know that unless he showed you.
Exactly.
And what if like specifically you're only asking like the attractive women in the room? You know.
Oh yeah. Well, no, I mean just to be safe.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
No, I think that's a fair move.
You think that's cool?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a good way. First off, it's a good way to introduce yourself to them.
Yes.
So, like, first, I would just be like, "Hey, like, this is kind of weird, but like, if you could just like, I'm socially awkward, so like, I'm just looking for a little bit of help, like, expanding, my social network a little bit.
Yeah.
So, like, if you wouldn't mind showing me like what you're wearing underneath those clothes, that'd be great.
Yeah.
And then I'll walk away, and then I'll pretend that I'm watching you in underwear, and then we'll talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you walk away, and then
So you think I should start doing this? You think it's okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna try that tonight.
Okay.
We'll see how that goes.
All right. I'm not even gonna ask you how it went because I already know it's gonna go great.
Thanks, man. That's awesome, dude.
Yep.
That's real awesome, dude.
You're welcome.
So, what are you thinking of this new Game of Thrones? Do you like it? You watched?
I've watched all three. Yep.
Okay, and you watched the original Game of Thrones?
Yes, I've watched all of the original Game of Thrones as well.
Yes. What do you think?
I keep the way that the story is set up keeps making me think that it's like going to be exactly how like the first one was, where like the fucking like this guy is like, you know, very like righteous, like fucking positive dude, and he's like trying to make real change in the world, and like he set himself up so that his daughter like is supposed to be the heir, but he has a son who hasn't like sworn in to fucking, you know, there's all these things, and so like I see where the story is supposed to go, but I'm just like, it's like, all right, when's this fucking dude gonna get murdered?
Right.
Like, I thought he was going to get fucking gored by the stag, and it was just going to be a repeat of the fucking Robert Baratheon thing, and I was waiting for that to happen.
Yep.
And then, like, I don't know, fucking the Targaryen dude, fucking Daemon or whatever, is fucking causing a ruckus over there.
He sure is.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool dude.
Unruly. I think it's kind of shitty. I'm gonna keep watching it, but I actually don't think it's good. You know, you ever just watch something and you're like, this is not even good. Yeah. But I'm just gonna keep watching it. I think it kind of sucks.
It's not bad enough yet for me to.
How about the crab guy?
I kind of like the crab dude.
That was the most retarded shit. And then I was supposed to believe that they just like fought this crab guy was just like in these hills for like 2 years.
He was just like, they were just fucking. That is kind of weird that they like
didn't really make
cut
a lot
out
of sense.
For like 2 years. There's like 2 years has passed.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, and by the way, 2 years have passed, and the only thing that's changed is that this bitch now has a baby.
They have fucking dragons, dude.
Now this bitch is a baby, but literally everything else that's going on, it stayed the exact same.
Yeah. And this guy was literally has like fucking several dragons just fucking flaming the shit out of this fucking crab dude, and somehow he's just surviving.
No, because they're in like the coral those coral caves or whatever.
Yeah.
You know? So it really made no sense, and it bothered me. And then and then this little fucking bitch who's exactly like
Daenerys.
Yeah, she's like the same like lady as her, and it's like, oh yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I don't think it's very good. And also, which one of these characters, like, remember how like intriguing Game of Thrones was at the start? Like, I immediately was like, oh, some of these characters have intrigue. Almost immediately, some of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like,
Like even like Ned, who died like right away, but who died in the first season. That guy,
he's like everybody's favorite character.
Yeah, dude.
You know, and then like he just fucking dies immediately.
But like even like I think you're supposed to really like this fucking Targaryen king, whatever the fuck. Viserys.
But I don't really.
like him.
He's kind of a little bitch.
Yeah, he's he doesn't really have like that many redeeming qualities. Really, like he's just kind of boring and like whatever. Which maybe he's supposed to be.
And his wife got fucking like
Now that was
pretty fucking crazy.
That was cool.
Yeah, it was very, very graphic.
Anyway, I think it sucks, but I'm going to keep watching it. That's life.
Yeah, that's the way it goes.
That's like everything, man. It just sucks. We just keep doing it anyway.
Jesus Christ.
Everything is great.
I'm definitely going to keep watching it, though.
Yeah, I will, too.
We could just have like a little fucking Wednesday or, podcast day fucking debriefing,
Yeah. Hey, Producer Pete, how would you feel about us turning this into a Game of Thrones themed podcast? Would you like to produce a Game of Thrones themed podcast?
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't listen anyway.
Or it'd be House of the Dragons or whatever.
Yeah, no, I mean it's game. Let's not fuck around. It's Game of Thrones to or pre-game.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
Yeah. I mean, if you guys find that actually interesting, you do whatever you want.
All right, sounds good.
Sounds like we're just gonna stick with Game of Thrones.
Sick,
then.
Dude.
That's a lot easier because you usually have to try to brainstorm and think of some things to talk about. But now I'm just talking about this thing.
So one thing that that this kind of confirms for me though is that George R.R. Martin is never going to finish this fucking book. Those final books.
Why does this confirm that?
Just because I think he is like helping them with the writing process of this.
Oh, is he?
This one? Yeah. He's like an executive producer and shit.
Oh, so he actually is trying. Okay.
I think something like that.
Gotcha.
So he's involved with it. And so not only is he like fucking doing that shit and not really like fucking spending time writing the book like he should be.
Yeah, well, why would he? Why would he at this point? He has so much fucking money.
Man,
no, honestly, it sounds like you guys are kind of opening your eyes and saying that it wasn't good from the get-go.
No, it was great from the get-go.
No, the first 5 seasons of Game of Thrones were very, very good.
Yeah.
You guys were blind.
I would
Y'all
say
are blind.
I would say it started to slip before that last season, and then the last season, I mean, good Christ.
Yeah.
Which really, the quality of this is basically the quality of that last season, probably.
I don't know. I would say
how loose the writing is and how
season
loose the
so
storyline is and everything. It's rough, dude.
Yeah.
It's real rough. I mean, I guess they're just setting something up.
Well, that's what I mean, but it's just like they had it set up in a way for certain things to happen, and they just kind of just didn't do it.
Yeah,
So maybe it'll happen in a few episodes or some shit.
maybe. Maybe it will. You know what I hope happens?
What's that?
I hope all the women win.
That's very feminist of you.
I hope that all the women outsmart all the dumb, bloodthirsty men and all the stupid men who've run everything, and now everything's being run shitty because men are dumb.
Yeah, dude.
I hope that all the women take charge.
Yo, down with the patriarchy,
Yeah, and
dude.
they turn King's Landing into a utopia. I hope there's like 170 years of utopia before the start of Game of Thrones that we're unaware of.
Yeah.
And I hope it's because of the women. The women get to take over.
Yeah.
Because if there's one thing I've learned from anything, it's that this is a woman's world, and men need to just step down and shut up. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean, man.
I've been thinking a lot about that, man. My place
dude.
in the world as a fucking man, and how I need to recognize my privilege as a man. You know?
Here's a good question though. When are we gonna have to start fighting back? You know?
Oh,
Because there's gonna, you know what I mean? Okay, so like think about this. Like once the playing field gets leveled,
yeah,
you know, once equality truly happens,
yeah.
you know, one side's gonna be like, I'm gonna go for a little bit more, you know, and I'm gonna tip the scales a little bit,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, right. I mean,
When's the war gonna happen? When's the sex war gonna happen? Huh?
I'm not even gonna lie, dude. And this might sound crazy, but I think we're already being subjugated, bro.
We're in the sex war now.
I mean, sex doesn't even exist anymore. But if it did, yeah, we would be.
Oh, so okay, so that's the whole thing. It's like once you level the playing field,
Yeah.
then you get rid of genders, so that way there's no sex war.
Gender will always be the people who identify as women. They're running shit right now. The scale is fucking.
Oh shit!
You know what I mean? We're on top of the teeter totter. You know what I mean? We're sitting there, and the fucking fat kid, aka all these women, they're on the other end, and we're suspended in the air.
You know, we gotta,
and we're sitting there waiting until they fucking pull the rug out or slide off the teeter totter, and we slam down, hit our fucking dicks and balls on the ground.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
We got a woman right here. We could ask her what she thinks. What do you think? No comment, apparently.
See, that's the thing. Women, she's playing dumb. This is what women are doing now, man. They're trying to act like. Okay. Yeah.
All right, no comment.
No comment.
All right.
It's classic, man.
Yeah.
This is
very predictable, you know.
This is what's happening, man. This is fucking America now. All right, we gotta get used to that. Before, if you were a man and you asked a woman a question, there were consequences for not answering. and now, us asking a woman a question, that's like a peon confronting a king, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In terms of social status.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We're fucking serfs, you know? And I say, serfs up.
I'm a fucking turf, dude.
Yeah, I know you are.
Yep.
I know you are, buddy. I'm not. I'm actually, the thing is, as much as I'm talking about the way gender has changed and the way we're on the bottom now, like scraping the bottom.
Yeah.
I think it's a good thing. I actually like it. I think it's important for us to understand how powerless women are in society. So we have to, and in order to truly understand, to truly have the necessary empathy to create this utopian society, we have to be at the bottom. We got to be scraping the bottom. You know what I mean?
All right, so we need to go all the way to the bottom, and then we can figure that out, and then we go all the way back to the top.
Now the question is, how far down are we going to let this bottom be? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Really, as men, we need to trick women that the bottom is a lot higher than it was for them.
All right.
You know what I mean? We got to change the parameters of this shit a little bit. All right.
Yeah.
Because I'm cool. Hey, I'm cool sinking down a little bit for the sake of society. All right.
Yeah.
I'm cool creating the illusion that things are real bad for
Man,
dudes.
if I didn't have to vote or like work or any of those things,
Wouldn't you be happy?
be a pretty cool deal.
Yeah, man.
For me, anyways, I
think
fucking hang out.
I think
I'd wash some dishes.
I like when you hear like a lady these days that will push back against feminism that way, where she's like, I don't know, I would have been fine. Like dreams are like, it's funny because like once you like look, being a man, you get to have all these dreams, you get to have all these ideas, but none of them ever work out. Like,
well,
so,
it really is just like a shake of the dice. It's like
right.
Yeah.
So sure, maybe this one woman like decided to be industrious and achieved it, but like thousands of other women had the same goals and didn't make it.
Yeah.
How do you think they feel? I bet they would be fine being at home all day,
Well, I think
watching Netflix, especially today's day and age.
I think the
stay-at-home momming these days would kick ass, dude.
I think the
kids
unfortunate
sleep.
side. So like, okay, so even if because here's the thing, it's like they relied on the man's roll of the dice to turn out good for him.
Yeah.
But regardless of the scenario, they're just chilling at home, fucking,
Yeah.
hanging out and stuff. Unless like their husband beat the shit out of them, which happened a lot back in those days.
Well, let's just look. First of all, there's no evidence of that.
Because their dice rolling fucking turned out bad. They
these
just beat the shit out of.
Hey, buddy, I won't listen to
them.
these. I won't listen to these allegations.
Okay. All right. False, fake news or whatever.
I think so.
Fake news.
But do you know what I mean though? Like, so I get that like maybe being a stay-at-home mom in like the 60s or like the 50s, like that probably did kind of suck. Because what did you even do all day?
Yeah, dude, you didn't have you weren't sitting on your phone, fucking watching
dude.
TikToks
Soaps.
and shit.
There weren't soap operas.
Not back
Soap operas.
It's just soap operas,
Dude,
yeah.
Days of Our Lives have been going
Back
on for
on the
a long
actually,
time,
yeah, it was
dude.
on the radio. The radios. It was on the frequencies
Oh,
back
okay.
then.
I mean, that's still boring as shit. Imagine
And-
nowadays. Dude, nowadays a stay-at-home mom could just have that fucking Bluetooth vibrator, dude, just watching Game of Thrones going, dude. Like, she's having a fucking hell of a time,
Just watching
dude.
some dude hanging dong and
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
tickling her
or
bean.
just some dude hanging if she's a feminist, you know? She's
Yeah.
just getting off to that,
Yeah, there you go.
you know?
Yep.
Forget
People like that.
Forget the dong part. Let's watch some men die and get off to it, dude. Anyway, I think being the sad irony is that there is no better time in America than right now to be a fucking stay-at-home parent of any kind.
That's true.
But I guess if you want to go and work in the office for 60 years and die, that's on you, man.
Well, we have a stay-at-home dad right here.
Oh yeah. Well, how is that?
It's all right. It's pretty cool.
Do you have a Bluetooth vibrator?
Yeah. I borrow Carly sometimes.
Ugh.
Yeah. I don't wash it either.
Ugh.
I like it stinky.
Ugh. Ugh. Well, I mean, this is what it's like to be a stay-at-home guy. You just get into weird. You get into weird shit.
Welcome to my life, buddy.
Yeah. You're just home all day, just thinking.
Yep. Tune my brain down here,
Yeah, absolutely.
Start playing around with my wife's vibrator and stuff.
Women, they're like, I would like to go and sit in the office all day, like you do, Jim. I would like to spend fucking.
Yeah, when the fuck did that happen?
I would like to spend 40 hours in an office,
Like-
staring at a screen, Jim. It's like, bitch, what you talking about? You're crazy. Everything I do is so we can have this home. You get to actually enjoy it.
Like, I think a lot of the pushback, was about like, voting and being able to like, choose a career if they want to, or
Yeah, sure,
things like that. But
sure.
I think that like having that option now that it's available, I think a lot of people see it and they're just like, it's like this kind of sucks, Like that's what I think, anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, who would choose this?
Yeah, I don't get it.
I want to dictate. I kind of want just to like have a dictator come in
Yeah.
or like somebody
Sure.
and just tell me what I need to do.
I want like a men's rights dictator. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a guy who's really gonna understand like the plight of the
It's
fella.
like I just
you know?
hate making fucking decisions.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
myself. I'm kind of over making
Yeah.
decisions for myself. I just want like somebody to come in and just tell me what to do every day.
Would be
you know?
great. Yeah, and if they told me what I'm gonna do all day is just like look after the house,
Yeah, it's washing dishes, bud.
washing
like,
the
all right.
dishes, But yes, a men's rights.
Now I know what to do. Now I have structure in my life.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yep.
And just a guy who will stand up and be like, look, fellas, we all like the women mistreat us. You know what I mean? Like he like a men's rights guy. Like it's like, hey, we go out on dates. Guess who pays for the drinks? Guess who pays for the meal? The fella pays for the meal. You know what I mean? And then you have these women living with you, living off you. That they understand how hard our life is, and like, so you know what? You get to stay at home now.
Yeah.
Let them do it. I actually would be okay with this, I think.
Well,
Would you be okay with if things like flipped the other way?
The
so,
role
so right
reversal.
Now,
so if
right
we were
now,
in the 50s.
Right now we're in the middle, right?
Yes.
Like women are starting, but like what if like it just keeps rolling until?
Well, that's what I was saying.
You know what I mean?
That's what I was talking about.
Like the pie chart of work was like a full blue circle, right?
Yeah.
And then it's the slowly becoming more and more pink, but then the pink just keeps overtaking the blue until it's a complete pink circle.
Yep.
And now we're staying at home.
Hey, what about bricklayers? You know?
You don't think a woman could do that?
No, I just like I've heard Jordan Peterson talk about this.
Oh.
I feel like every time I've seen Jordan Peterson talk about anything, he brings up bricklayers, and it's really fucking funny to me.
Oh, really?
What about the bricklayers? Or however he fucking talks. Has he got a British accent?
No, he doesn't.
He's American,
He's
isn't he? He's Canadian.
Canadian.
What about the bricklayers?
He has like a high. He has like a squeaky like mouse voice.
Yeah, I wish we could fucking play it, like, because it literally is just like every time he talks to anybody.
Right. He uses bricklayers as some sort of metaphor.
Just every time.
Yeah.
He's like, well, 98% of bricklayers are men. It's like, do you want to have a role reversal for bricklayers?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
I want to change that to 2%. I want to see how shitty these bricks are laid.
Yeah, he likes to talk about bricklayers a lot, though, and I like it.
Yeah, it'd be funny to watch women fail at like the real like menial like labor jobs and being like, what the fuck is this? It's like, you guys do this? It's like, yeah, we usually like have a dip in and like talk about pussy. And then that's how we get through the day. Like, this guy's racist, and we all know that. We think it's funny. Like, he's just the racist guy on the crew. That's fine. Look, there's a black guy right there. He listens to his racist shit all day. He's fine with it, actually. This dude's being dudes.
God damn it.
Like, women couldn't entertain themselves on a fucking construction site like that.
Oh, yeah.
No way, dude.
That's true.
Like certain conversation lends itself to just, like, keeping busy. Like,
just hate speech, just to get your fucking anger out while you're fucking just swinging a fucking hammer.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Certain language just sounds right. You just hear a clunk, clunk, just for fucking 8 straight hours a day. Just clunk.
Longer
clunk.
than that, man. All right,
dude,
that's a fucking working world out there, you know.
That's true. 8 hours. That's for pussies, dude.
Yeah, dude. 14. Now we're talking.
That's gonna be the work day when women take over. Lazy broads.
The whole world's gonna fall apart, bud.
Dude, we should start like we're gonna start a female bricklayers union.
Yeah, just to fight Jordan Peterson.
Yeah, we're just gonna find those 2%.
We're like, what about the fucking bricklayers, Jordan?
We're gonna treat them just up like trans people are being treated right now, where it's only like a tiny percentage of people, but we're just like gonna take it over the top.
Yeah,
and be like, women bricklayers,
100% bricklayers.
They are the most marginalized group in all of America. And just take it directly to the fucking source.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Just take it right to fucking Jordan Peterson's Canadian doorstep, bro. Just get picketers.
just all of the picketers are women bricklayers.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
be like, female.
God damn it.
Female bricklayers are being hunted in the streets because of your hate speech, Jordan Peterson. You just take the exact trans narratives.
Ah, fuck.
It's like this.
Fucking Jordan.
This person was born a bricklayer. They didn't have a choice. There's no choice in the matter. This isn't a fad. Bricklaying isn't a fad.
It's a way of life. All right.
It's not a way. It's not
genetic.
It's not a way to improve your social credit either. Okay. Bricklaying is in the blood. It's strictly genetic. We should do this.
This is good.
We should get some female bricklayers to maybe come and speak.
We're definitely heading in the right direction here, I think. So.
Do you think that they would appreciate our support?
Female bricklayers?
Yeah. Or do you think
I think we have their best. I think we have their best. You know.
Do you think they'd see through it?
I think we have their. I think we have their best intent. Not best intentions. Their best things in mind.
I do.
You know.
I definitely do. I'm trying to fuck these bricklayers.
Just always wanted to. It's like I've been looking for the 2% of fucking female bricklayers out there, so I could fucking lay some pipe. You know what I mean?
Yeah. She'll be laying brick. I'll be laying pipe, and I'll also be lying in our queen size bed. You want to talk?
Oh,
about,
here we go.
You want to talk? You want to talk about a lady who has subverted gender roles? If you want to be a stay-at-home papa, you marry a fucking bricklayer, dude.
2 female bricklayer builds something or another on the left there. Where'd it go?
Well, you don't need to read images. I'm just showing you images.
Well,
buddy.
I know, but but the other ones weren't bricklayers. So I want to look at the for real
Look, dude,
bricklayers.
look. The fucking
Okay.
the Tri-State Union is
construction
in
jobs, women in trades. So those aren't technically bricklayers.
You
I
don't
want to see
know
some
that.
straight up fucking
You don't know
bricklayers.
that.
You know,
You don't know that.
that's what I'm talking about.
Anyway, look, the local union is in Minneapolis here for North Dakota, South Dakota, and Minnesota.
For female bricklayers.
For all bricklayers, but we get in there and we're like, hey, we notice you don't have a specific one for the ladies.
Hey, give them a thumbs up. How about, huh?
They have one review.
Can we write a quick review for him?
Let's hit up Clint Buchanan. What that guy? That's a fucking bricklayer's name.
Clint
That
Buchanan.
guy lays some
Holy
fucking brick.
shit. Ask him if he wants to lay some pipe next.
Oh, he works in Wisconsin. Interesting that he gave them a good review because he's not even from there.
I actually don't, because my literal name is inside of my email, and that's
What's
not
wrong?
good.
What's wrong with that?
I need to hide my name a little bit more so I can pull some shenanigans with people, I think.
Well, I don't see what the big deal is.
I just wanted to tell this dude to thank him for his bricklaying and fucking lay some pipe.
Yeah,
on him.
thank you for your service.
Yep.
And then ask him, hey, do you work with any ladies? Do they feel like they're like the most marginalized group? Here we go.
Tori Ifa. Okay.
Oh yeah. Now the problem.
She's got a pile. Like she's like, oh, I'm gonna sit in this room with a pile of bricks around me. This is my whole life.
Now,
right?
now here's the problem
Yep.
with marrying a bricklayer is that they're all fucking lesbians.
You think that lady's a lesbian?
No, Alan, I don't.
She's kind of pretty.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. She looks like she's
Okay. Actually, the haircut.
Yeah, you know.
Okay.
Hey, would hate to judge.
I hate to profile, but I think you're right.
But I would say of the 2%.
Yeah, let's run the numbers here. What do we think? 1 in 100.
Are lesbian?
Yeah.
1 in 100 female bricklayers?
Yeah.
I would say like 99.
99.
I would say once again we can just completely
Okay. So one in 100 are straight.
yeah.
Okay, and then out of
I mean I think it's fine.
out of those 1%,
My voice sounds normal? Oh, her voice.
she did. Yeah.
Oh, wait, I didn't hear it. Can you play it again?
Out of those 1% of straight bricklayers, female bricklayers.
Oh, she's Australian.
Oh. Well, you know what? Maybe she is the lesbian then. An Australian woman could look like this.
That's true.
I mean, she is pretty.
That's what I mean. So I would say out of
Well, damn, she is pretty.
Yeah.
out of the 1% of straight bricklayers, though,
Yeah.
I would say 100% of them
Unfuckable.
fuck dead people.
Oh.
Yep.
I thought you were going to say her butt ass ugly, dude.
Nah, that's a throwback to the last episode. For,
Yeah, it was. It was
Yep.
a callback. A good callback.
Yep.
Well, look, man. I think we really found a purpose. So to recap things.
Yep.
I'm gonna start drinking again.
Okay. We're gonna take down society by getting Trump back in and assassinating him.
Yep. Okay. So that was good things.
Yep.
New Game of Thrones sucks, but everyone's gonna watch it anyway.
Yep.
Female bricklayers are the most marginalized people on the planet.
Yes. Yep.
And marrying a female bricklayer might be the quickest way to be a
Also-
stay-at-home person.
Also, pandas are delicious and should be
Yes.
eaten when
Wagyu Panda.
Yep.
Good stuff.
Perfect. Good recap. I don't think we've done a recap before.
No,
Good job.
I think it's important. We need to make sure we have a table of contents.
All right, let's take a break. How about
Yes, goodbye.
right,
Until after. Yeah.
Nice.
It's a mudslide.
That's bricklayer humor. This episode of the podcast is brought to you by the ESPN Fantasy Sports app. Fellas, you ever wish that you could be in the big game? That you would have fulfilled your dreams of being a big-time ball player? Well, it didn't work out for most of us, but you can still manage a team of real athletes. You might be asking yourself, well, how could I ever do that? I'm also not in sports management. Wrong, fucker. Just join the ESPN Fantasy Sports app and join a league. You can draft all your favorite players. For example, I drafted with the 7th overall pick in my 12-team PPR league, Derrick Henry, 1st overall, a former Offensive Player of the Year. And you can too. ESPN Fantasy Sports app.
Oh, that was it?
Oh, yeah. That was all they put on the thing.
Okay. Second advertising of the podcast is brought to you by Strongbow. It used to be discontinued because due to the pandemic, but then under some sort of circumstance, they decided to bring it back into distribution for the masses. So once again, all you Strongbow lovers out there can acquire Strongbows for your tasting pleasures. I like mine with rhubarb bitters. You can do other things with your Strongbow if you like. It's up to personal preference, really, at the end of the day. So go out there and grab yourself a Strongbow cider from the local liquor stores, and then bring it home, and then you can do the things that you want to the Strongbows for yourself.
Strongbow hard cider. Put a bow on it. And now time for the second half of the podcast.
Oh.
It's the Going
that's
Hard
good.
podcast.
Producer Pete, Alan, and Josh. Bing, bong, bing, bong, bing. There it is.
Welcome back to the second half of the podcast. Welcome back to the welcome to the second half of the podcast, everybody. I hope your break was good. My break was good. Hey, Producer Pete, how was your break?
Break was good, man. How was yours?
You sound like Joe Rogan there. Break was good. Break was good, man. How about what did you break?
The funny thing about this break was I just sat here the entire time, and then we just started podcasting again.
You know what I did on my break?
What's that?
I listened to break stuff.
Yeah, by Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
Give me something to break. You remember that? The whole thing with Woodstock '99.
Didn't like a riot start or something?
Yeah, I think it started because of that song. Where I think it was going, but then it got really ramped up because of that song. If I was rioting and I heard that song,
yeah, dude.
You have no idea how much harder I would riot.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck, being in a riot would be fun, huh?
It would.
Dangerous, but fun.
Yeah.
Well,
that's another thing I would do if society collapsed.
Well, we could have been real active in riots not 2 years ago, you know?
Yeah.
They were happening.
I suppose. Do you remember seeing that video of that dude who literally just went into Target and got some Legos for himself
during the riot?
Yeah.
No, that's
that
cool.
one right across the street from the fucking what was that fucking place called? Something 5?
George Floyd Square.
No. It was the police station. What was it like?
Precinct 5?
Precinct 5.
Okay.
I think is what it was.
Sure.
Precinct 3?
I don't know.
Anyways,
I don't remember. I don't.
Right across the street from that where they burned it down, there was
Right.
a Target, and they broke in there, and this guy just went in there and got some Legos for himself,
Did they
which I thought was kind of cool.
I mean, that is awesome. I like to see that. Or someone just grabs something real innocuous. You know?
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Fuck, I had a thing to say, and then now it's just completely
Legos are expensive, man.
No, they are. They
Yeah.
certainly are.
I realized that because I had to get some as a gift at one point.
For your nephew or something?
Yeah, or my Carly's nephew.
Oh, sure.
Which I suppose because of marriage would also be my nephew. I guess.
Is that how that works?
I don't know. He's not really my nephew.
Yeah, you should tell him.
He's just somebody I fucking is in my life.
I'm not your real uncle. Then you just fucking start touching his little dick. You're like,
Jesus Christ. It's like I expect payback for these Legos that I purchased for you.
You're justifying your pedophilia by insisting it's not incest.
Good Lord.
At least we're not blood. It's like he's still 12, Alan. Good Christ.
He's a fully grown adult now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but back when I was getting him Legos, he wasn't. So there was,
right.
yeah.
You were grooming him.
Yeah, of course. There's Matt Gates in him, you know?
You were just grooming him.
Yep.
You ever groomed a girl?
No. Have you? Not that I can recall, anyways. I have not.
Yeah, I have a few.
Yeah, cool, man.
I brushed their hair and whatnot.
Take it back then.
Yeah.
Done a little bit of grooming.
Yeah, of course you have.
Yeah.
You fucking sick fuck.
Just be like, I don't get the deal with Matt Gaetz fucking brushing somebody's hair. It's like, why are all these fucking libtards so fucking up in arms about this?
I think they're so mad about grooming.
Yeah, right. All these fucking teachers out there grooming people. It's like, they're taking care of their children and stuff. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it either. Everyone needs to settle down about grooming. There's a lot greater crimes. Okay, for real.
There's a lot of benefits for grooming, actually.
Oh, the benefits are endless.
Yeah,
the benefits are endless. Just ask, Dane Cook or Jerry Seinfeld. Those fellas, they know,
kings of grooming.
Yeah, they're like the best groomers in town. You know what I mean?
Yep. I'd bring if I owned a dog and it needed to fucking get prettied up and stuff, I'd bring it right to them,
Yeah, I was taking my dog to the dog groomer. They waited till it was 2.5 years old and started fucking it.
That's a good joke. It's a good joke. I like that.
I don't trust those dog groomers. I just took my dog to one time, and then they waited until I was 2.5 years old and started having sex with it.
Fuck yeah, dude. Hey, you're bringing that up on stage on Friday, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna open my very first feature set at CCU
with a dog grooming fucking joke.
It's like, so happy to be here, guys. God, how about those guest sets? Huh? Funny guys. Oh, hey, I don't know, you guys. Are you a big animal crowd? I have a dog, lovely dog. She's a rescue. Tell you what, though, I don't trust is those dog groomers. You guys know these? I tell you what, I used to take my dog to the dog groomers. They waited till I was 2.5 years old and started fucking her. Because this dog ears.
Yeah, dog ears.
The best part about grooming a dog over grooming a child is the weight is divided by 7. You ever notice how it's so much more rewarding to groom a person than it is to groom a dog because of the discipline it requires? It doesn't really take any discipline to groom a dog.
Dude, you could do so much. You could do so much with this.
None of this could be ever set up.
Come on.
Nobody's ever on board with this kind of stuff.
With dog grooming, fucking a dog? Come on.
Maybe the one.
I think that one's a little bit more innocuous than actually, talking about fucking people or whatever.
Yeah, but then you have to kind of equate the two. And...
I suppose. Yeah, you can work it out.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell that tonight. I don't know if I don't even think I signed up though. I wonder if I still can.
Yeah, probably. Hey, they know you there, right?
Is there a bird in here?
Yeah, I heard that.
It stopped the sec. Oh, it was that thing, you fuck.
Good stuff.
I don't think so.
Oh, it's him fucking clicking on shit.
I love that I put a halt to this.
Somebody had to stop us, all right?
Somebody did, yeah. But hey, I would, I'd just like to say this. First of all, I would like to throw an apology out to the audience for spoiling the new Game of Thrones. And second of all, I would like to say right now that grooming is a heinous activity.
I would tend to agree.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Is that something we can all agree with?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can get on board.
All right.
Have you ever groomed a lady, Producer Pete?
Nope, just a dog.
Oh, you sick fuck.
All right, let's make some music.
All right. Good. All right. Hey, thank you all so much for listening to the podcast. Oh, my gosh.
Thank you, everybody.
Wow. What?
I mean, goodness. Only 5 minutes left. You got to be kidding
Producer
me.
Pete, how good are these fans, huh? Oh, my God.
They're really good.
All right.
It's funny because we finished the song up and then you get to do some football stuff.
Yeah.
Fun for you. It's
football
good stuff.
time.
Football time.
It's football time.
Yep.
Sure is, buddy.
I'm already annoyed.
With what?
Just you guys and your footballs.
Well, we're making money. What are you doing?
Yeah, you're being a little bitch.
I'm fucking I'm hustling, dog.
Yeah, whatever. Right. Okay, hey, thank you guys so much. Enjoy the song.
All right.
Hey, but actually, and by the way, just for the fans out there, we'll make sure we get Alan's lines next week.
Oh yeah.
Oh god damn it.
Yep.
All right.
We'll start it all over again.
All right.
Here's a song, everybody. You all have a good one.
At the outset of civilization, we are the last human beings alive. Everything fell apart in 2024. Donald Trump's last stand as president. We were all alone. We were looking for food. We went to the San Diego Zoo. We did some kung fu. Ate some Wagyu and saw the stars come out at once. Everything collapsed, and we needed to survive. So we ate the rarest of animals and the rarest of plants we could find. I'm ashamed to say it now. I felt the lazy slipper. I peeled back wild rice. We feasted on a loon. I was bit by field mice. I tasted from my brother. We ate each other. Time was gone. We had no regrets in this world. It was apocalypse now.